You said it yourself, Cash, that man made 100 stacks off my son and
Who said that?
When he did his show at the
I thought you said me. I say it was an undisclosed amount. I honestly never in life knew exactly how much.
You said about 100 stacks, and they gave Doug $5,000 and gave him $1,000 to throw in the crowd. You ain't tell me that.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, FBG Cash and Momma Duck, right? Things got pretty interesting. And I'm going to say this, man. I don't want to say that FBG Cash is playing both sides. However, I want you guys to sit there and make the judgment yourself. Right now, we seen FBG Cash on the interview with Manny, who was also FBG Young's father. This is the person who everybody hear about, but y'all don't really see, because this is the same person that was managing FBG Duck, who allegedly took money from FBG Duck. Right now, we seen him in the interview with Truth Teller with FBG Cash. They were sitting there. Now pay attention to, as he was talking, saying what he was saying, right? FBG Cash didn't interrupt. He didn't say anything. And in some instances, he was actually agreeing with Manny. All right, now keep that in mind, right? Now, FBG Duck's mother, Momma Duck, decided to respond to Manny's Truth Teller interview, right? And she went live on YouTube and actually spoke her piece and responded on that video that Manny did with Truth Teller TV. Now, I also did a whole video on that. However, I'm not going to upload it tonight. I'm just going to speak on this little part. And the reason why I want to speak on this is because FBG Cash looked like he's very much playing both sides, and she exposed it. I don't know if she was aware that she exposed it, if she purposely did it. Who knows? However, she exposed that Cash seems like he's playing both sides. I'm going to explain why, right? Now, it's a part in there. If y'all watch the interview, his was like 13 minutes or 12 minutes long. But FBG Duck's mother, Momma Duck, she went a little further with it. She did like a whole hour live. And I watched the whole hour. And the reason, I'm going to tell you why. The reason I watched the whole hour was because when you listen to her speak, one thing I'm going to say, Momma Duck always has receipts. And with some of the things she says. All right, some. I'm not going to say all. But she has receipts on certain things. However, they both make sense. But in this instance right now, it seems like Momma Duck kind of got it a little bit. I don't want to go as far as saying that. What I am going to say is this, though, right? This $21,000 brought up a whole nother situation. Because FBG Cash called himself, right? Calling Momma Duck while she was on YouTube live. I don't know whether it was YouTube, whichever one, Instagram, whichever one, right? She went live. Cash called himself calling in. And when he called in, I think he might have regretted that afterwards. And I'm going to tell you why, right? Now let's break it down. She said this. She said, Cash, you said yourself that man made 100 stacks off my son. As they was going back and forth. Then Cash cut her off after and said, who said that? And she said, quote, when he did his show at Adriana's. Now after that, Cash began stuttering, and then he tried to cut her off. He said, look, all I said was that it was an undisclosed amount. Now, first and foremost, if it was an undisclosed amount, how the hell do you know? You see what I'm saying? How do you know? Not to mention, it gets better. She said, gee, you told me they got 100 stacks and only gave Duck $5,000 and then gave him $1,000 to throw in the crowd. And then she said, you didn't tell me that? Then Cash tried to hurry up and change the subject. And she said, he said, listen, you and Manny gonna talk tomorrow. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, blah, 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 blah. No, hold on right there. I don't know if anybody else caught that, but I caught it. If you want to watch the interview, I'm gonna put the link to the actual video so y'all can check it out yourselves. I actually did a whole video on Mama Duck's response to Truth Teller TV and Manny's interview, and I actually did a whole piece on Manny's interview as well. So it's 2 videos. I just didn't put it out yet, but I'm gonna put it out. However, I had to talk about this because it gives me both sides vibe. It feel like Cash is playing both sides, man. And he was sitting on the couch, and my thing is this: if you had a problem with anything that Manny said, why didn't you address it right then and there, right? And if you didn't have a problem, right, that means you're agreeing with whatever he said. So why would you call FBG Duck's mom and say, oh, you mad at me now because I was sitting with... I would be mad too, because it seems like you're agreeing with everything this man is saying. And if you look at the interview, Cash was like he was a little, you know, I don't know whether it's drugs, I don't know whether alcohol, whatever it was, but he seemed like he was a little under something. However, he was shaking his head agreeing with certain things that Manny actually was saying. All right? And you can't play both sides like that. You either on Manny's side or you either on Mama Duck's side. Now, I know maybe you don't want to pick sides because you know both. And I understand that. However, you can't sit there and agree with somebody and then agree with the next. That's a weird position to be in. You know, my thing is this: if you feel like you just want everybody to come together, your thing is, listen, I'm not in that. I don't know nothing. Don't go running back telling this person this, but then you running back to tell this person that. It's you throwing salt in the game when you do something like that. You see what I'm saying? You telling me one thing, then you in the next breath you saying something different when you around other people. Not saying that that's what he's doing, but that's what it seemed like. Because guess what? When Mama Duck said, yo, you didn't tell me that, you could have easily said, no, I didn't tell you that. You see what I'm saying? You could have easily said, nah, I did not say that. I really meant this, or I said this. He didn't say none of that. He tried to change the subject. So did you say it or you didn't say it? However, I feel that he did say it, and now that brings back to my point of playing both sides. Why are you running to this woman telling her this, but you want both sides to be together? You want everybody to make peace, but you throwing salt in the game. It don't work like that. How you gonna get peace if you throwing salt in the game? You can't sit here and tell, oh, he got this. They really got 100,000, but only gave Duck 5,000, then gave him 1,000 to throw in the crowd. Or even, let's say you didn't say that. Let's hypothetically say that you didn't say that, right? You went back and said, yo, he got an undisclosed amount. Why are you even mentioning, why are you even mentioning any of that? Why would you even throw salt in the game by saying, yo, he got an undisclosed amount? Why would you say that? Don't open your mouth at all. That don't concern you. His business does not concern you. You see what I'm saying? Now, once again, like I said, I don't know, man. I just got from it that Cash is kind of playing both sides. And because you see him, like I said, you see him with Manny, and then he's talking cool with FBG Duck's mom. You can see she see through it. She see through it because you could tell on her face as he's talking. And once again, he clearly told her, yo, listen, they got this amount of money, that amount of money. Because if he didn't say that, when she said, yo, you didn't say that, he would have said, yo, listen, I didn't. But he didn't do that. So y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. I personally feel that some funniness is going on. I could be wrong. This is all alleged. It's not a fact. This is just the things that I'm gathering from these interviews or whatever the case may be. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. How y'all feel about Cash pretty much being on the side with Manny, but also siding with Mama Duck? Who knows? How it look to y'all, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.